Welcome, everybody, to NFC North West Coast Edition. We are live in Pittsburgh at the NFL Draft.
Woo.
Just kidding.
We are in sunny California.
We are in, yes, beautiful weather, SoCal. I wouldn't mind, though, being at the draft. That'd be very exciting. But it's draft week, people, and very exciting. You know, this is the moment where lives are changed across the board. So, how you guys doing today? Welcome back, everybody. By the way, now we're 3 weeks in a row with the whole crew here. So, how we feeling?
Ready for draft day.
It's draft day. We start tomorrow.
We start tomorrow, and we break it down for you.
No,
Right,
That's what
he's
we're
saying-
gonna do.
They don't have a first round pick, Dill. You do.
Well, I already got my first round. I mean, he rhymes with my first name.
That's not what we meant. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, last year we did our draft episode a little different, obviously, because it was just JC and I. This year we are going to have everybody predict their own team's draft picks. So, very exciting. I mean, we can go in order of the draft. We can go in order of divisional winners, records. How you guys want to do this? Great. Don't jump in all at once.
You're the host. You guys make
I
the
can go
rules.
first. I'll go. I
Oh.
mean, I can try and go first. My
We're going to
kid's
start with the
getting home,
Lions.
so- All right, let's start with the Lions. He's more
Okay.
prepared this time.
Sure.
Well, no, because they, pick first out of all the
That's
teams
true.
here. So,
That's true.
quick overview, though.
I'm cool when the Lions pick first.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
Quick overview of what the NFC North draft is looking like this weekend. So the Lions will draft 17 overall. They have 9 total picks. We have the Vikings will draft 18th overall, so a little back-to-backers in the NFC North there, with also 9 total picks. The Packers traded away everything for Micah Parsons, so they do not draft in the first round this year.
Wah, wah.
That's fine. Like everything. Though,
8 total picks. in this year's draft.
I was gonna say we have a decent amount of picks.
You
we're,
do.
We're gonna
You
be
do.
sleeping day
Gotta
one.
hit.
You have more than we did last year. Jeez.
Our team picks really dumb in the first round. We pick up players like Kevin King. So you know what? Maybe this is a blessing.
Oh, that gave me Kevin White vibes.
You
for me.
picked up a wide receiver last first round, so
I said usually. I really like Matthew Golden.
All right, and then the Bears will draft 25th overall with the least amount of picks in the NFC North this year, 7 total picks. So we're going to go through it. I'm trying to debate on how we want to do this. Do we all want to just go our first round, or we just
think
go?
so.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next topic.
Perfect.
Okay, well, first off, before we get into our draft predictions, let's go through and kind of talk about what we think the biggest needs are for each of the NFC North teams in this draft. I know we kind of touched on it the past couple weeks, but let's really, now that we have the bigger picture, Eddie, obviously we're starting with the Lions. So in your opinion, biggest positional needs in this year's draft?
Sure. So I think it boils down to, for us, there are 4 true positions of need that we need to address through kind of the first 4 rounds. And so in no particular order in round 1 and 2, in my opinion, it has to be a tackle and an edge player. That's what conventional draft wisdom would say. Obviously, the Lions in the past have gone best player available, and they kind of don't care as much about positional value necessarily. So we'll see what they do. But a tackle and an edge are definitely high priority for us. And then in rounds 3 or 4, I'd love to see us get a safety, given, Branch coming off of injury and still not knowing what Kirby's situation is, and then picking up a linebacker, because obviously we have to fill a need for Anzalone now, and there's quite a few electric playmakers in the middle rounds for linebackers. So I think those are our 4 kind of core needs that we should address.
Okay. I also think you guys could use a corner, but
I agree. I just think for pressing issues, corner tends to be more developmental and take a couple years. And I think at this point with the current roster construction, I think you need to kind of try to get a plug and play day 1 impact players, which corners don't typically tend to be.
Fair enough. And Dylan, Vikings, biggest needs.
my heart wants to say a wide receiver, but I know that's not true. Biggest needs, I think, an interior.
Depth
You know,
wise,
Kind
yeah.
of. I think he wants.
I mean, that's kind of what I was talking. That's kind of like what I was alluding to with the cornerback in the Lions. Is that like from a depth perspective? Like
Absolutely.
I'd honestly see the Lions picking up in even the third or fourth round,
I think so
similar
too.
to what the
Well,
Vikings picking up a
yeah.
receiver in the
Yeah,
third or
but
fourth
if-
rounds. But
Yeah.
if they
anyway,
picked up a wide receiver in the first round, for them would be like having, I don't know, elite Richard Sherman era, and
Yeah.
then picking up a cornerback the next year.
That's true. That's true. But biggest needs, interior defensive line after getting rid of Jonathan Allen and John Hargrave. I think we definitely need some good speed off the line to get some get to the quarterback. Or the high priority, we're gonna need a safety. I think that's what we will probably. My favorite. We'll start with center. We got safety, the Harrison Smith retirement, which still hasn't been told yet, but I'm guessing center for the next high priority, which because Ryan Kelly's retiring, so that's going to be going into that, and then I think we're going to lean towards a wide receiver. So the second high priority, I think, is going to be a center, and then the before a wide receiver, I think we're going to go for a running back because I don't know, Jordan Mason's good, but if Aaron Jones, he's a little old, he's getting towards that injury prone, and you never
Getting
know
there.
I mean, he's pretty solid. Pretty
I mean, I
solid.
adore Aaron Jones. He's one of my favorite players of all time, but for the Packers, but he got injured every single year that he was there. That was the criticism with him, that he couldn't stay on the field.
That's true. That's true.
Well, his whole thing was he produces a season's worth in 8 games.
Yeah,
That's all you need.
fair. 4 touchdowns
Yeah,
against
Exactly,
the Cowboys every year.
exactly.
Right? You and the Cowboys.
We love the Cowboys. The Cowboys have blessed us. Our Super Bowl was at Jerry World. So
Oh,
we
man.
love the Cowboys. The Cowboys, but they gave us a lot of good things.
It's like 20 plus years ago.
When's your last one?
Let's go on to the next high priority. Like I said, running back, I think we're going to go for one first, and then I think we're going to go for a wide receiver just to, get that depth.
Okay.
But
for me, the Bears, I mean, edge, center, safety. Those are the big three for me. So I would assume that we'd address those pretty aggressively in the draft. That's also my hope. JC for the Packers.
Very simple. It's cornerback and interior defense. Those are the two main things.
did you say quarterback?
Cornerback, but
Okay.
You will
Just
pick up a
wanna make
back
sure.
There's not
Yeah,
great
yeah.
quarterbacks this
We
year.
will, we will.
Yeah.
It is a big thing to do.
I
too.
actually think both the Packers and the Lions will draft
Oh, yeah.
quarterbacks.
We're taking
I'm
one of the
sorry,
6th or 7th.
quarterbacks.
Yes, in the
Yeah,
6th or
but-
7th, we're taking one.
Yeah, I mean, we need one because we don't have, we have what? Well, we don't even have a backup at
Not
this
right
point.
now,
Not
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the biggest need is a cornerback, which unfortunately last year we talked about the same thing, was a cornerback, because Nixon is our cornerback one.
Melton's not going to develop. Are you serious? He's going to be your cornerback one this year.
Uh-huh. Anyways, I think that
Let's hope so.
Yes, that's the
but
please.
but another thing, like, this is more of a side thing, but I think we need to start getting some offensive line help too. Just because we do have a solid enough core, if you will,
Yeah.
but we let a lot of pieces walk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the entire NFC North got hit with their O-line
Yeah.
this, off season. So I would assume like also everybody would be pretty aggressive, especially if there's a player on the board that they really like.
Oh, yeah.
I can imagine some, I know
Yeah.
you talked about it before, but
We're all going to be mad at each other's team.
Absolutely.
before we get into it, do you guys predict any trades?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think for the Packers or the Bears. I definitely think for the Vikings and the Lions.
What do you mean?
Like trade ups or
Yeah.
trade
Oh,
backs.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see the Packers trading back just because
Interesting.
there's an
Need more
area.
capital.
Well, there's this like black hole area where unless players are falling, there's really good positional players at later
Mm.
spots. So for instance, like we're in the 50s. So in the 60s and 70s, there's not much of a difference in talent. So if you trade back and someone's willing to trade for that,
Sure.
get some more capital.
Makes sense.
We might be able to try to get those 14 picks that
There
Dylan
you
was
go.
talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have a feeling the Bears aren't going to trade. historically Ryan Poles is very like he trades on draft day, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I got a feeling this year we're gonna keep our picks. But alrighty, let's get into it. So here we go. Round 1. Alrighty, live from Pittsburgh with the Lions drafting 17th overall. Who they taking, Eddie?
In the dream scenario, offensive tackle Monroe Freeling from Georgia, baby. That man is a people mover. If he's not there, we're trading back and getting a third. Let's do it.
I have him as well.
Yes, he's hot commodity in that range. So
Yep.
that's
Yep.
the dream scenarios. You get a people mover to anchor the edge on the O-line.
Yep. Alrighty, live from Pittsburgh, the Vikings drafting 18th overall. Dill, who's the pick?
I'm gonna go with Dylan Thieneman. He's saying, you know,
I want him.
no. He's gonna come
He's
here.
like
you
he's
know?
like one of my favorite players in the entire draft.
Dude, he's quick.
He's just all over the place.
And I know
He reminds me a lot of Jaquan Brisker and just like super aggressive, all over the place. And I was really sad when we lost Jaquan. So I don't think he falls, but if he does, whoo, I want the Bears to snatch him real quick.
Yeah.
Little note: he beat JJ Jefferson in the 40, so that was pretty cool.
Ooh, a Trillian gets lost in this chapter.
Huh? Oh, great.
This
I'm gonna make a wild suggestion. You guys are gonna pick up a tight end in the first round.
Ooh.
Ooh, take Sadiq.
Who, us?
Yep.
That's
Ooh.
I did
Yep.
see somebody's mock draft say that.
Yep.
And
If he doesn't go to the Jets at 16, I think there's a chance.
I just think
no
also
way.
They lose Hawkinson, right?
No, but he's getting older.
yeah, and I mean
injuries.
JJ needs a safety
He got
blanket.
injured.
Yeah. I'm sorry?
He's been getting injured
Multiple
a lot.
times.
Yeah.
It's like lingering.
Yeah.
I thought, JJ needs a safety blanket.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
But he's got
He
so
needs
much
a
wide
binky,
receiver
bro.
depth.
Like
Okay, the tight end is typically
The
new
biggest
safety.
safety.
I mean, we have
blankets.
Josh Oliver. He's pretty.
He's
pretty good.
More of a blocking tight end.
Yeah, well, there's your safety blanket.
All right,
Just gonna
Vikings.
block
there you
for
go.
him to scramble every time. Okay.
I mean,
Alrighty.
don't threaten JJ with a good time. He'll do it all game.
All
Sprained ankle.
right. The Bears are drafting. I was really torn. I still have 2 options on here. I don't know who to go with. All right. At number 25 overall, Bears are taking Zion Young. I mean, there's a lot of edge rushers in this
Yes.
draft. I figure I was more so looking for scheme fit for Dennis Allen. You know, I think there are better edge rushers before both of these guys, but from a scheme perspective, I think that both of these are my top choices. So,
Oh, yeah.
the only thing that concerns me a little bit is I know Zion Young's had some off-field issues, so that's why I had TJ Parker there. But I think that
is
like
he
Ben
arrested from?
Ben Johnson's like a nonsense guy,
Yeah.
so I think that they would trust in bringing someone in like that. So
When you have good character in the building,
Yeah.
you can adjust.
yeah, like if it was Floose, oh boy,
Right.
nah, that wouldn't work at all. Alrighty, moving on to the second round. All right.
I'm still happy with Micah. I'm still happy.
I should have done this like now because now I'm going to be bouncing back and forth because I did it by teams. Okay, so the Vikings, number 49 overall.
I would love if I'm guessing he probably would get picked up, but I would love Peter Woods, defensive tackle. Clemson guy, you know.
Base eater. Yeah. Double team taker.
I do have a tackle, but not that guy. All right. Eddie Lyons, 50th overall pick.
Much like you, I have 2 names. In a perfect world scenario, the dream pick here is that we end up picking up Jacob Rodriguez, linebacker. Just sideline to sideline monster. But he probably
Yeah.
won't make it back to us.
I would not want to see Hutch in the same.
He probably won't make it to us. But we do get then Hutch a partner, the guy I mentioned a couple weeks ago when we did do potentials of Gabe Akas, the edge rusher. Oh my gosh. If we can pair his motor next to Hutch's motor, 2 dream scenarios for the Lions.
Okay. And the Packers with their first pick at number 52.
A kicker.
I have 2 just because I think there's a chance one of them falls, who's projected to be a first rounder, but the board is weird right now. So I have Chris Johnson, cornerback from San Diego State. He's projected anywhere from 17 all the way to like 60. So it's such a weird like projection for him. Chances are he's going to go in the first round though. But if we get him, it's like we got a first round pick. We're set. Like I'll be happy. But chances are we won't. So then I have Keith Obney II, cornerback, Arizona State. So he's smaller. He's 5'10", but he's fundamentals are great. Really quick.
Yeah, I have you guys going cornerback too, first pick. Alrighty, the Bears at number 57 overall are going with Keontae Scott, safety Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I really do like him too.
Good prospect.
Tiedeman's my
Yeah, of course, the dream
Do you
pick.
think there's
yeah.
a chance that you guys double up on linebackers or defensive line?
You're asking me specifically with the Bears? I mean, I don't know. This isn't the first time that the Bears have had close picks like that. And again, Ryan Poles historically does not double up on positions. So, with us drafting 57 and 60th, I would think that they're going to address 2 different positions.
Fair.
Alrighty. So I think that also leaves the Bears at number 60. And I have Grayson Halton, defensive tackle, Oklahoma. So I have Bears going edge, safety, defensive tackle. It's weird. I have them going 3 defensive players and then 3 offensive players straight. So
Okay.
Pretty good, yeah.
Interesting.
Makes sense.
Alrighty, where are we at here?
I got 2, and this is if I'm thinking he's going to get picked up beforehand, so I have my backup. But I think I would love Jadarian Price, running back, young buck, pretty fast. I do think he's going to be picked up, so I'm going to go probably Deion Burks, wide receiver, Oklahoma.
Alrighty, Packers, 84th overall.
Jennings Dunker, offensive line from Iowa. I think we need to address the pieces we lost.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping he comes down to it.
Okay. Bears, 89th overall, Sam Hecht, center, Kansas City. Kansas State. I don't know if I said his name, but
Oh, no.
I'm going. Oh, no.
I mean, that's okay. He was my number 2.
All right. I think we got 97th overall.
Yeah. So
Vikings.
I think that's funny because I'm choosing a center here, and I'm gonna go Jake Slaughter.
Mm.
I think he, a little bit more. I think he's gonna be developed to be a very long stretch center for us. But I did have Sam Hecht as our second.
We were at 97, right?
6'4", man.
Yeah.
Guys,
Okay, so I think
303 pounds.
Yeah, he's a winner.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
winner.
Nation's top center right there.
118 Lions.
So the guy that I fell in love with in the draft process as well, kind of weird range, but Bud Clark out of TCU, the safety. My God, if we can land him, his projections are like low 3rd, early 4th potential. So I think this may be a trade up with one of our 5th or 6th round picks.
You guys are really good at I'm not making any
navigating
jokes.
the middle
like,
rounds.
Yeah.
Brad is really good about that. So if we can get Bud Clark, I think that really puts alleviates a lot of pressure early on from our returning injured players.
120th Packers.
I got Caden Curry, edge. I think we need somebody after we lost Rashawn Gary.
Yep.
So I think he's the best choice there.
Yep. 128.
Harold Perkins, linebacker, LSU. My gosh, love that guy.
I think you're going to draft a quarterback.
I think we
so
are, but
too.
I think that's coming in
That's
the
what I was going to say.
First round pick for you guys.
Number 129 overall, the Bears are selecting Austin Barber, offensive tackle, Florida.
5th round. We're 153.
Yeah, we got a couple 5th rounds.
Yep, that's you guys.
Oh, no, 1 5th round. And
I
then-
got Demon Claiborne, running back, Wake Forest. Productive runner, and with Marshawn Lloyd, I don't know. I think Josh Jacobs getting a little bit older, and I wanted it to be Lloyd, but the kid just can't stay healthy. And if he can't, we need someone.
Same. 157 Lions.
This is where I think we get our quarterback, and it's that young man out of Arkansas, Taylon Green, like his athletic profile, and I think he could be a good backup behind Goff. So
You mean take over for Goff, right?
no, we're fine.
Did I say 157 for you guys?
We draft a developmental running back to become our next, muscle hamster, so to speak, to be our mauler in Katrin Allen out of Penn State. So we get our big bruiser there in the late 5th.
160
That's us.
Packers.
I think we will double up and get another cornerback, more developmental one. We're going to get Dalen Everett. We really need cornerbacks. When you have Nixon as your number 1, we really need cornerbacks. So, yeah, he's a Georgia Bulldog, and Packers love their Georgia Bulldogs.
I do like him. All right, 157, 163.
That would be me. See, this is where I kind of started getting a little. I didn't really. I had Le'Veon Moss. It's also a running back, so I didn't. This is where I kind of got stopped here, but I was going to go look at the wide receivers as well, because I do think we're going to draft a wide receiver at that point.
Okay. All right, 181 Lions.
So we double dip into the safety position with another rangy center as a late round prospect, and I'll butcher the last name, but Michael Tafe out of Texas, rangy safety on the back end to cover for Kirby.
196 overall Vikings.
I'm just going to give you a defensive tackle. I don't know where my shit went.
This is our first time ever doing a mock draft, folks. Bear with us.
See, this is where the kids came in at this point, so I didn't get to finish my full draft, and at this
I'll just
point,
make the pick for you if you want.
Yeah, go for it if you have one.
I mean, I know you took a wide receiver earlier, but I have CJ Daniels, wide receiver, Miami.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Well,
We'll
no,
see which
I
wide
technically
receiver
did not
goes.
take a wide receiver yet, so
I thought I thought you did it like the 3rd round.
Jadarian Price.
Was I tripping? I could
I
have
think
sworn
he
he said
it. If that didn't work out, he would take Burks. No, you did. You took Deion
Oh,
Burks.
I did say Burks. Yeah, you're right. I did
Traylon's little brother.
All right.
Yeah, my bad.
201 overall Packers.
This is where we pick up our quarterback, and I got Cole Payton, dual threat from North Dakota State.
He was another guy that the Lions are looking for if we wait till the 6th.
I think he has, not the same, but he has that dual threat ability like Malik does. So I
100%.
think we're just going to try to fill him into that spot.
100%.
205 Lions.
We get Dan Campbell 2.0, a big blocking tight end out of the University of Houston, and Tanner Koziel. This guy's 6'7", 245. This guy blocks like a mammoth. Love this guy.
A mammoth.
Okay, this is where it gets hard because like everybody has picks in the 200s. So I think 213 is the Lions.
Detroit goes right down the street to the University of Michigan and picks up an edge prospect in TJ Guy. A guy.
Okay.
We're 236 and 255.
We're 222 as well.
I think, yep, you're still the winner. Go ahead.
Right back
222.
on the thing. And we take another potential quarterback here in Jalen Daniels as another gadget type of potential player who has quite a bit of experience for the dual threat ability, but not a great passer.
Interesting. So
Double.
two QBs.
I did. This is my mock. I don't know what's going to happen, but
Wow.
right now, Goff is the only one on the roster.
I would take 2 quarterbacks too if I had Goff. I'm going to be honest.
Absolutely.
Maybe 4.
Yeah,
Yep.
we could try that.
Take as many as you can.
Just keep
Well,
throwing
why'd we
darts.
trade Monty? Monty was a high school quarterback. He threw 2 touchdowns for us. Why'd we trade him? Dang it.
Yeah.
Everyone that lets him go misses
All
him,
right, so that'll conclude the Lions draft. So let's see. I think we have 234 Vikings.
That'd be me. I think we're gonna go with a DT, defensive tackle. I think we're probably gonna get Gary Smith III from UCLA.
My man.
Okay. You also
And
have
then
235.
I'm also up. Yep.
Back to back.
I think this is where we may draft a tight end at this point, just for
Okay.
that security blanket.
Sadiq is not available here, just so you know. I don't think he'll make it to the 7th round.
I think we're probably gonna go Lake McRae, USC.
Boo.
There you go, JC.
Boo. Even the USC guy doesn't like it. Boo.
I just don't like USC people going to the Vikings.
To the Vikings.
Yeah.
All right, 236 Packers.
I got us getting a returner. I don't know if Sky Moore is going to work out, so I got us Caden Wettingen. We got too many.
I'm sorry. Can we pause on that for a second? Sky Moore, the guy that has like 1 catch in the last 4
Yeah.
years. I don't know if he's going to work out either, bud.
Exactly. That's why I got Caden Wettingen.
Sky Moore.
Why do you think I would not
What
be
a
picking up
name.
a returner right now?
Super Bowl winner, by the way.
Oh,
Anyways,
my God.
Caden Wettingen, wide receiver, returner mainly, Iowa. I think we need to start investing in special teams.
I'm not gonna lie, when you started saying Iowa, I've heard ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca.
It's haunting us. It's haunting us.
The Green Bay Packers quarterback talked about traveling to Peru on an ayahuasca retreat.
I started deep on a journey where the ayahuasca is usually described as a grandmother spirit. And I met her and walked with her through past, present, and future lives.
Alrighty, the Bears at. I think I got everybody before that, right? Oh no.
We got one more, but 255.
Okay, yep. So the Bears are next at 239. I have the Bears actually taking a wide receiver and Deshaun Stribling. Ole Miss. Oh, gotta replace DJ. Alrighty. I think the Bears have 241 as well. Yep. So we're gonna close up our draft with an edge from Utah, Logan Fano. Did somebody else have this guy? I think you said him earlier.
No, I was talking about Spencer Fano. His
Oh,
brother,
okay.
the offensive.
Got it.
Damn.
Got it. Okay, Fano.
One of them goes high, one of them goes low as hell.
Same thing like the Styles brothers. Sonny Styles is a projected top 5, and then his brother, the
Kind of like McCaffrey actually being an elite
Luke-
running back.
and Luke McCaffrey. Yeah.
That makes
Oh
sense.
darn, the brothers are getting drafted.
Mm-hmm.
That would
That's
be
what's
so
important, yeah.
horrible.
Alrighty,
cool.
244 overall, Vikings.
I think we will go with a cornerback, Andre Fuller from Toledo.
And to close it up in Pittsburgh, the final draft or the final pick in the NFC North goes to the Packers at number 255.
I have a suspicion this player is going to drop a few rounds because I haven't been hearing too much on him. But Dante Corleone or something like that. He's projected to be a 5th round pick, but some people have him going to the 7th. And if he does, he's a defensive tackle, Cincinnati, and I think he'll be a steal. He was a freshman All-American. But
You can't be thinking the Packers are just gonna keep stealing these people, you know.
He's trying to manifest. I think the Packers are also going to draft a tight end. I know you didn't have a tight end on your board, but
possible, yeah.
I think
I
it's weird. I have a tight end going to the Lions. I have a tight end going to the
We're taking one
Vikings,
in our
and
two
I have
tight
a
end
tight
system, yeah.
and I have a tight end going to the Packers.
It's possible. I do think that we could go that route. I just think we normally pick up. I think this is not an offensive year. This is not a year where we're going to focus on offense. I think it's strictly defense, especially cornerbacks. So when we have to double up on certain positions, I think it's going to hurt us, and we're not going to be able to pick up a tight end. Or if we pick up a tight end, I don't know if we'll be able to pick up a backup quarterback.
Yeah. So, I mean, we already talked about it, but, you know, obviously some of us feel that there are going to be some trade moves on draft day. So we'll start with you, Eddie. Where do you think the Lions are
Yeah.
moving up or moving back.
So I think that at 17, if the Lions guy is not there, I do think that we trade to just a few picks back. I still think we want to stay ahead of the Bears to about 23 or 24, and we look to try to pick up a third round pick just to fill that void. And so I think that we could still get, one of the good offensive tackles in the kind of the second tier there, or potentially one of the edges that may flip. So that's kind of the big happening.
Okay. For UJC, the Packers.
I see us trading up into the earlier second round for who I had mentioned, Chris Johnson. If he's still there, I could see us trading our second, maybe a couple third round picks just to try to jump up for him. I think that he would solidify our needs, at least.
So future, because you only have one third round pick. So
third, and let's
year.
say we'll make a trade package happen there. It's not very hard to jump, 10 spots?
Call up Jerry, you'll figure it out.
See, he's
funny enough.
I know
He is in talk. Like, he has visited the Cowboys, so there is a world where Jerry is stupid enough to get him right at his spot and draft him in the first round. So it'll be an ironic twist, wouldn't it?
Dill, do you see a trade scenario happening for the Vikings? If so, where are you thinking?
I see a trade potentially going to happen. Do I think it's going to probably bite us in the ass and give us some picks? I think so. I think we're going to trade a little bit up into the, what would that be, third round? Nope, fourth. Yeah, a little higher into the third round. That's, I to be honest, I don't really think since we have pretty decent amount of picks this year, I don't think we're gonna really trade too much. I know there was some talk about Redmond, but
I mean,
yeah,
I can kind of see what you're talking about. I could see them maybe trading away both of their third round picks, honestly, to move up in the third or even like late second. So, okay, you guys convinced me. And now that I'm looking at the Bears, maybe there's a possibility. Maybe
they trade back.
But
I
think I don't know.
You guys are in the spot.
I'm feeling like something's gonna happen with those two.
What's your
round 2 picks?
What's your
but
pick?
I don't. 25th overall.
I honestly think that you guys are going to trade back. It's the perfect spot where you get enough trade capital, and someone will probably give you like a top day 2 pick and still give you like next year's first or something.
Maybe. I think
It's
it just
happened many
depends.
times.
No, I know, but I just think it really depends on if the player they want is there, right? Or if a player they really like is dropping, maybe they use their two second round picks to move up, and maybe they try and make something up there. Not likely, I don't know, but I mean, I could see a scenario, but I really don't. I don't think so.
And
let me add
like
one more here.
Like 2 second rounders.
Yeah.
First next year.
Because I know Kansas City was looking at Redmond. That was the talk there. You maybe trade up in the first round to pick 9 to get Love, Jeremiah Love.
How expensive it'd be to go all the way to 9?
First of all, I don't think he makes it to 9, if I'm honest.
I know. I think he's going to go 4, but you never know.
If
he doesn't go 4,
it's okay. If you have Dexter Lawrence, you could probably trade him again. That's
crazy
dumb.
That they gave the Giants 2 top picks.
I know.
All right. I promised JC we would keep this episode short because we're not breaking it into 2 episodes, but I do want one final question for everybody to think about for a second. So if you were the GM of your team, what's like one out of the pocket move that you do in the first round that wouldn't immediately get you fired? Okay. So let's think about it for a second here.
Let me think about it because I could, potentially be the GM for my team. You never know.
Yeah, you could be forming the resume for your future GM. They could follow your game plan, and next thing you know.
I actually have one.
Okay, go ahead, Eddie.
It's one that has been floated a bit, and not to say like our interior O-line is young. We have some decent developing pieces, but we can get an immediate upgrade at left guard in Ione, who's one of the top-rated guards. It's not the sexy pick that all Lions fans want because there's tackles available, but I can see a scenario where if Monroe is gone, instead of trading back, we get the best guard in the draft.
What about getting a quarterback?
Who's it? We're not getting Ty Simpson at freaking 17. Are you kidding me? The guy's a second round prospect, if anything.
I mean, I'm trying to think. So I guess most people have Bears going defense, right, in the first round. So I would say it would not surprise me if Ryan Poles picked up another offensive weapon for Ben Johnson if they're there. I think that's an out-of-pocket thing that I don't think would immediately fire Ryan Poles.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
I have a crazy one for you.
I mean, you would be trying to like replace DJ Moore at that point. Get some.
I mean,
this is
yes,
talent.
but
Outside of like
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
but I do have one for you that I think is possible, but it's more of a developmental pick too. Aiden Proctor out of Alabama. He's been kind of a weird one to diagnose. Is he a tackle? Is he a guard? Is he in shape? Is he out of shape? Athletic freak. And I just feel like that's one of those that it's like, hey, if you save your job, I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny because I do have a note about him here.
Hmm.
Yeah, where, I mean, maybe.
For the Packers, I would say running back. It would not get him fired, but everyone would be pissed.
Sure.
Or any offensive piece if we're at it. Just because I think we're in such dire need of cornerbacks that if we pick up a tight end or a running back or wide receiver in the second round, immediately the Packers fan base is going to be like, what the is happening? Granted, we need it, a little bit of that help, but not in a second.
But to your point, you can make an argument like, hey, you need a receiver. You know what I mean? So it's like, to your point, I don't think.
Yeah, but
Wittagis
we
would be
just
run
let
out of town.
Dontavian Wicks go. I think I'm not saying like that's like he's in the lead or any like type
Sure.
of wide receiver, but the whole point was we didn't have. There's only so many passes you have towards wide receivers. If we're
Mhm.
picking up another wide receiver, unless we're picking up someone that's a solidified number one, like fucking like a Justin Jefferson, why would we pick up another wide receiver? We still have so many mouths to feed.
Yeah, that's why I think mine is really out of pocket too with
Mhm.
Bears going offense. I mean, because I
Loveland,
just
you
yeah,
got Rome.
yeah. But again, that is
Good,
something
good.
that I could see. You know,
Happening, yeah.
like Ben Johnson, just little Ryan Poles' ears. Like I want this guy in the offense right
Picks
now.
up another tight end.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
that's why
dude.
last year we got smacked
Yeah.
for the Isaac Tesla thing. One of the things was
Yeah.
Ben wanted another weapon too when he was still with us, and I was like,
I think we could possibly trade for Dexter Lawrence.
Again?
he's been traded, brother. He's plays for the Cincinnati Bengals and just got an extension there, brother.
Yeah, they
So
just
they
traded
gave
a
the
Now
first.
that would be out of pocket.
Yeah.
They gave away the 10th overall pick and then gave him a 1-year, $28 million extension. So he plays for the Bengals.
Yeah, which is the stupidest thing in the world. You basically gave away a high pick, and then you didn't even extend them that long. You extended them 1 year.
Right.
Yeah. I think it was great for the Giants.
Yeah.
I think the
Giants
Giants
did the best
I
that they
think the
could.
Giants are making moves,
Yeah.
and
Harbaugh's
I'm
gonna get his safety for
yeah.
sure.
I've been pretty impressed with the Giants offseason so far.
Yeah.
But
Scataboo.
See how much I'm not prepared
Plugged in.
this episode.
What's up?
I also think we could possibly trade for
Patrick Mahomes.
Micah Parsons.
Caleb Banks, or like trading down from 18 and getting Caleb Banks.
I think if I had an out of pocket scenario for you guys is going tight end in the first round.
Yeah.
But I don't think that immediately gets your GM fired. I really
I
don't.
think
No.
because it's their first year. Imagine they go quarterback.
That's what I was just
Okay,
about
that
to
I
say.
think.
Well,
nah.
then again,
That's
so
like
the
a
argument
quest
with Ty
he's-
Simpson. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't
mean-
be going him at 18.
Yep.
Or trade back
I
for
mean,
the end of the first round and then
maybe.
pick them up at that
Maybe.
point.
There you go.
I think my out of pocket was the running back trade. Hopefully. 'Cause
Dexter
if
Lawrence is your out of pocket. We're going to stick with
Yes,
that.
we'll
If-
keep that one.
Okay, well, we're jumping on 43 minutes.
That's red then.
And I still want to do like a little TikTok section again. So
Oh, okay. I have some interesting fun facts for you guys. Since we're short on time, do you guys want to hear the bus for the NFC North or the steals for the NFC North?
The bus.
Oh, bust. For sure.
Always the bus.
All right, we're going for the drama. I love it. Alrighty, so in 1989, the Green Bay Packers selected Tony Mandarick, often cited as one of the biggest busts in NFL history, drafted 2nd overall. He was famously sandwiched between 4 Hall of Famers: Troy Aikman, Barry Sanders, Deion Sanders, and Derek Thomas.
Thank
Man,
God y'all didn't get one of those.
that's like not picking.
Why are we
Jesus.
catching strays on?
This is the oldest
It's
one.
everywhere,
Everybody's
yeah.
gonna
Everybody's
get one.
gonna catch it.
Everybody's gonna get one. All right. The next bust we got in 2003, the Detroit Lions drafted wide receiver Charles Rodgers.
So much promise.
Taken number 2 overall to be the face of the Lions offense, Rodgers' career was derailed by injuries and off-field issues. He played in only 15 games over 3 seasons before being released.
Quite a few good ones behind him, too.
The next bust, we have the Minnesota Vikings in 2005 drafted wide receiver Troy Williamson. He was drafted 7th overall with a pick acquired by trading away Randy Moss. Williamson was meant to replace Moss's speed, but struggled with drops, totaling only 79 catches and 3 seasons with the team.
Vikings win the fun fact again.
Is that when he went? Is that when Moss went to?
No. Hold up.
New England?
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. These are all pretty bad.
Did you trade
These
a
are all
legend
bad.
away for?
These are all pretty bad. I mean, we can rank them after, but in 2017, the Chicago Bears drafted quarterback Mitchell Trubisky. While he led the Bears to a few winning seasons, his legacy is defined by the Bears trading up to number 2 to select him over future Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes.
Imagine you had Mahomes.
I mean, I would say that. Honestly, the Packers and the Vikings bust are pretty closely tied.
Yeah.
I think we're next, and then I think the Charles Rodgers is last.
But we didn't trade away
I know, but you missed on
4 Hall of Famers, brother.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
hear the names?
That's fine. I get it.
Like,
Our goats.
you could have picked any of those other players, and they would have been super impactful.
That's fair.
I'm just guessing our steal was Justin Jefferson at 22.
Yes, I believe your steal is. I can name those really.
Well,
no.
Well,
No.
we'll do a segment right now. We're gonna end this episode,
Okay.
and then we'll do a segment with that.
Alrighty, well, there you have it. Our mock draft picks are in. We will recap next week to see who hit, who missed, all the drama going down in Pittsburgh. I'm very excited. Again, it's always a nice time because these kids' lives are changing, and we're here for it. So, any final thoughts you guys want to say before we wrap it up?
I'm gonna be watching. I don't know, maybe reruns of. I don't know, of Community or The Office or something on Thursday, just because.
Okay.
All I'm gonna say is I hope the Dolphins kick the Packers this year.
Let's go, Malik.
Let's go.
I
Malik.
too will be rooting for that.
Yes.
I hope Malik has a great season.
I do hope he has a good game. I don't want him to beat us, though, but I do hope he has a good game.
All right, Eddie, any final thoughts?
Congratulations to all the gentlemen who get drafted and to those
Yeah.
who get undrafted free agent contracts. You and your families, this changes your life. And to all your fans, I can't wait for the drama of saying, we got the next Hall of Famer or that guy's a bust and be totally wrong.
For sure. Dreams coming true.
20 years later, we're going to be doing the biggest bust.
Remember that Jahmyr Gibbs guy that was terribly drafted high? Yeah, he's great.
Or you could get Ebron again.
Yeah, Ebron, Pettigrew. Hell yeah. Let's do it again, Lions. Here we go.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you next week. Love ya. Deuces.